All right, American Top Team Watertown, Coach Paul, Coach Rick. We're going to talk a little bit about knowing the attacks in order to defend the attacks. So we're going to demonstrate this with an Americana. So, I make a mistake, Coach Rick starts in on the Americana. I know exactly what he wants. Go ahead and do the technique. He's there, he's doing everything the way that he's supposed to. Yeah, goes down. There we go. So I know he wants to turn my wrist out as much as he can. I know he wants to bring everything down to my waist, and then he wants to bring my elbow up. All these things make for a devastating shoulder lock. So everything that he tries to do, I want him to do something that's either the opposite or makes it very difficult for him to get what he wants. So, for example, he's here, yes, he's got that in place, but if I can turn my hand in really far, he can still bring my elbow down. He can still elevate my elbow. But notice nothing's really happening here, all right? I know he wants to bring my elbow down. So let's say he's able to get my wrist way, way out. If he gets my elbow down, in my case, my elbow is going to explode. So, my hand is out. I have a couple options here. He wants to bring my elbow down. Maybe I bring it up. Now I just put him in a position where he needs to decide if he still wants to try to fight for that. If I can get this up here, that Americana is not very likely to happen. Okay? Another option. I know he needs to maintain control of my wrist. So let's say things are going really well, but I feel his fingertips aren't quite where they should be. Yeah, it's a little bit loose there. So I can punch out and bring my arm down. Now the Americana is completely blown apart, right? So part of the reason that we want to be so precise on our submissions is because that informs us how we're going to get out of those submissions as well. We talked about tightness on the arm bars. We talked about precision on the chokes. Anything that we can do to mess up the other person's precision gives them less leverage to work with. And jiu-jitsu is all about leverage. So we want to break their position, break their posture, break their leverage. We want to do everything that makes their job harder. And that's how we build our escapes.